stayed late, wouldn't leave, hung around in the maple trees. A record spins on a porch somewhere, needle dancing through the summer air. Somewhere down the street, screen door rhythm against the beat. Windows open, fans turning slow. The record skips, then finds its flow. Stay outside a little longer.
Indeed, there he is. Thank you for coming in today, JPC. We are here in, where are we? Syracuse. Gonna fly down to Sullivan County. It's the pre-Virtual USA Flying Club 4th Annual Airshow Fly-In. Excited about this. It's going to be all I can do this year, unfortunately. Anyway, but we won't talk about that. Tonight it's about positive vibes and doing what we can to help out the best air show in VATSIM, in my opinion. So, anyway, welcome in. It's the digital replica Cessna 310L. Love this plane. It's working so very well. And yeah, let's take stuff off here. Maybe. Can we? Are we allowed to? I thought we could. Maybe we can't. Yeah, heading out, and I actually got my oh, maybe I have to do it from the menu. I actually got my dates a little, or my travel plans a little backwards too. There, JPC. We're heading to see my sister's wife and husband and family down in Texas this week, which is why we'll miss not only the air show but also we'll miss the FS the Flight Sim Expo. Gosh, where are my words? But yeah, I'll be watching. I'll be there in spirit, and hopefully you guys have a great time. I know it's like a few bugaboos here have kind of happened. I get that, and stuff does happen. So we got a bunch of guys. We're gonna take a bunch of people with us here. Some big, some small, and yeah, we're gonna fill it up all the way. There's a couple of kids in the back. Gotta have a few dudes back there. What do I need fuel wise here? It's a pretty short trip, honestly. It's just about 44 minutes of flight time at 7,000 feet today. 322 pounds of fuel, and currently, what do we have? 150. We have what we need. So I guess we fill the wing tanks up all the way and put a little bit in the tip tanks. I always like to leave the tip tanks. I don't know why, it's just me. I like to leave them as empty as possible because they make the Havilland Beaver a little tippy, and so yeah. So I always try to leave them out. We're not packing any baggage. We're not doing any of that business. We're just gonna rock and roll down there for a quick fly in. We'll grab a $100 hamburger and head back. Jeffrey has done. Oh, I can't wait to see. I mean, he always just does such a nice job. All right, I'm not. Why am I not seeing how to take the? I thought these guys came off. Maybe I have to come out here with not this view. I never can tell. No, that doesn't look like that. Oh, wait a second. This is the turn the propeller thing. Hiya, kachaka. Okay. Maybe it's this. Does that get rid of everything? Oh, it does. There you go. There you go. All right. Okay. Control lock, chocks, covers cleared. Parking brake needs to get set. And it is set. Switches are all in the off position here. We have slammed a nice Garmin unit in here for this flight, just for ease, for quality of life, I guess, for tonight. Yeah, so that should hopefully work out all right. We are going to, let's see. All my trims need to be, where they need to be, and gear lever is down, and confirm down on my Bravo. Alternator switches can come on, so let's pop these guys up. And so the alternator, no, that's alternator. Oh yeah, those guys can come on. Can arm them basically. They're ready to start doing their magic here pretty much right away. Oh gosh, I was setting everything up and I don't have all my throttle quadrants in the right spot. Sorry, and I just threw one on the ground here. I apologize. Oh goodness, what do we got here? Tim.
Hello.
Hello. 36 months. That's awesome, dude. That's almost 3 years. Wow, that's just crazy. Tex alert the Border Patrol. Heading your way tomorrow. And TSAC, yeah, what's going on? The dogs are going crazy. My wife's been upstairs doing various outdoor watering plant projects and things like that. But Tim, thank you so very, very much, my friend. I really appreciate that. I realize I'm off camera here. Yeah, thank you so very, very much Very nice to have you guys stopping by. And anyway, I apologize for being late. We went out to have a little bit of an impromptu dinner. We were supposed to have dinner last night, but people weren't feeling too hot around these parts, so we pushed it back to tonight, and so that hence the late start. But hopefully it'll be worth it. I've got the time set for 7. It's 7:15 p.m. my time, so I got set for 7:15 a.m. here out on the East Coast. I guess we're not quite all the way on the East Coast, but Eastern time zone. And yeah, we're going to fly down to Sullivan. So welcome in again, you guys. Appreciate you being here. All right, where was I? Landing gear, levers, altimeters. Oh, I do need to set the altimeter. What do we have for Syracuse? Winds calm. Calm in a million. Wow, awesome. 3003 is the altimeter. If I can find it in this scuffed up flight deck of mine. 1, 2, 3. 3003. Looks good. And yes, sir. I think we're ready to get the engine started. Am I connected? Let's make sure we're connected here to the VAT simulation network. I don't think we are. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm bummed. I'm going to miss out on that and the Flying Club Air Show. It's just like, oh my goodness. These things happen. All right, now we're connected, and we will go ahead and file our flight plan. We are doing a little IFR flight here. It's just one single flips waypoint. And like I say, 44 minutes at 7,000 feet. And we'll give a little plug for the virtual USA Flying Club. That is filed. No ATC right now up here in Syracuse, New York. So we do have a little bit of an auto ATC clearance, which is good. That looks fine. And let's get back to business here. So beacon light needs to come on. Rotating beacon is on. Nothing else up there. Deputy Dog's before my time. Oh, no. I remember Deputy Dog. Get those lights ready to go here as well. All right, battery coming on. Beautiful. Magnetos we'll start on the right side. Actually, no, they suggest we start on the left side. So we'll start there and see if I remember how to do this. Prop area is clear. We're going to give it a little bit of a prime. I better have the fuel turned on here. Yeah, let's go mains and mains. Arch, hello. Arch, you might already be in Tejas there, my friend. Welcome. All right. I want to get started here. Mags, propellers are clear, and we're going to do a little primer for the left side. And I'm going to watch over here. Fuel flow 1001, 1002. I didn't do anything because I don't have the mixture. Propeller. I don't have any of that. And crack the throttle. Let's try it again. 1001, 1002, 1003. That ought to be good. Right there. And yeah, it's ready. We're ready. Let's do this. Left hand start. Purrs like a kitten, baby. Alright, other side. Same situation here. Prime. 1001, 2, and 3. Is Moose flying in here also? T-Sac? That's cool. Very cool. Alright. Gotta cut that engine noise down just a little bit there for my own sanity, but that looks good. Everything there is good. Alright, avionics can come on, and okay. Oh, he's doing his Thursday stuff. Very nice, very nice. Alright, flight plan from Syracuse. It's gonna be, what'd I say? It's just the flips. Phillips waypoint. I could almost go direct, honestly. Especially if I can't spell here. Felipe. Oh, whoa, flips in Alaska? Oh, Phillips. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's gonna, we don't want to go to Alaska. Phillips. There we go. Northeastern U.S. That looks good. Moose. Loose in the hoose. Indeed, Mike Sierra Victor. I just uploaded JPC. I just uploaded Tree Fox's new version of this that fixed whatever problem was happening. So, hey, Jake. But I have not tested it, so hopefully it'll be okay. It'll be all right. All right. Should have had the nav light going too here. That's okay. Actually, steady nav until we're ready to take off. All right, beautiful. And what is my, pray tell, what would be my CTAF frequency up here? 2295. Looks good. And then we did have a beacon code here, a transponder code. It is 7364. And it'll be good right there. Right there. All right, beautiful. And we're kind of at a point here where we might could just be able to pull forward just slightly, do our run up. We do have the building behind us, I think, a little bit here. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Could use some information on those garments. Sparky, the Sparkstress. Long time no see, my friend. Hello, welcome. And Upshot. Howdy, howdy. Sparky Pilot. I hope you are doing well. I have missed you. How are you doing, my Scandinavian friend? All right. Okay, that's set. And yeah, let's do a quick little run up, ski, and get ready to go. Upshot, I am absolutely dragging butt. Full disclosure, I've had one margarita already, and I'm currently consuming another beverage as we speak. So I also am looking at about a 3:30 a.m. wake-up call to catch my flight. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But otherwise, I'm doing all right. Work kicked my butt today in a way that I haven't been kicked around in a long time, so I'm maybe slightly compensating. Perhaps I'm not even doing what I'm supposed to do on this road up here. Alright, that's fine. I don't think they ever really simulated mag drop in this thing. You just had a scotch? Alright. Well, cheers everyone, and if you're a subscriber, the skull. Where's our little skull ale horn there? Skull, where are you, Skull? Hello, where are you? I'm looking at my own emotes and I'm not seeing my ale horn. Uh-oh. That's not good. What in the name of Odin's Ale's going on here? Well, those of you that have it can use it, and if that's really weird that I don't have it though. What? Oh, there it is. Thanks for joining me. Oh, we did a good one. It had something to do with crayfish last time, wasn't it? Sparky? That was fun. Sparky Pilot, for those of you that don't know, is a streamer herself, also a real-life pilot, and an electrical engineer, if I'm not mistaken. She's just kind of an all-around badass, and speaks fluent Swedish. She lived over there for several years, and we met down in Houston, actually, which is where I'm heading back there tomorrow, Sparky. not all the way back to where we had Flight Sim Expo, but back to where we broke bread all those couple of years ago. Seems pretty amazing that it's already been 4 years? Going on 4 years. That was a fun trip. All right, I need to make a radio call here. Syracuse traffic, Cessna November 11816 is at a Millionaire. We're going to be on the taxi runway 33, Syracuse traffic. So yeah, I don't have my shout out set. Oh, whoops, Sparky Pilot. I don't have my shout outs ready to go because I'm not a very good streamer, but Sparky does a lot of things, not just flight sim related things, but a lot of different things. Oh man, this is a heck of a taxi here. Holy crap. All the way across the countryside, darn near to New Hampshire here for this takeoff, but that's alright. We're gonna make it happen. Taxi lights on, and I'm gonna set let's set the heading bug for 327. Not a big fan of this Garmin business, if I'm being honest. I understand the convenience of it, but it's a lot of pushing and spinning, and I wish there was a way I could just get a basic HSI right in front of me here, and yeah, we can call it good there, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. Runway heading is 327. And I forgot to put in, I have the altimeter over here at 3003. And there we go. We are also traveling up to, see, I can't even, alright, 7,000 feet. I suppose if I used it more, I would be better at it, you know, just like anything. I'd be more accustomed to the key sequence and all that stuff, but anyway. Alright, hey, Sparky, thanks for stopping by. It was good to chat with you, even if it was only for a minute. You brought back some great memories, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your night. Take care, my friend. These little, yeah, the G5s are, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Fixage. Hello. How are you, Brett? This is, you're right, the dulcet rumbles of the Cessna 310L. Get this. Here we go. All right, brakes are released, and speaking of rumbling, we're ready. Are you ready? Hey, my cargo door's not open. Your cargo door's open. How embarrassing. I'm glad I'm not that guy. Am I right? What a knucklehead. I can make it better. It's the rare occurrence, good fixins. I actually have some fuel in those mammoth tip tanks. So, wing strike is definitely a possibility. Okay. Why can't I get back there? Thank you. Back in the plane. You left the oil hatch open. There's a couple airplanes that they'll make you pay for that, right? Like was it the A-to-A that was the first one that would like leak fuel out if you didn't get the oil caps or the fuel caps back on securely? Be flying along and all of a sudden you get this low fuel alert. Like what? Huh? What? All right, so we're going all the way. This is Alpha, and we're literally going to tour the entire facility on our way to Stowe, New Hampshire. No, Stowe's in Vermont. It's about a 2.5 mile taxi here, I think, all the way to Mike, and then we're going to cross 10 on Mike to runway Tree, and the winds are calm. What am I thinking? Why am I going all the way to 33? The winds are dadgum calm. We're going to take Alpha 4 here. Syracuse traffic's Twin Cessna 816. We're going to take the intersection departure runway 10 at Alpha 4. Syracuse. Changed our mind. I mean, I think we all got bit by that early, and I think in our own individual ways, we actually loved it. All right, let's set a notch of flappage, and let's prepare. We'll still have 6,000 feet. Yeah, that should be plenty for us. One of your good buddies left the aerodynamic cover to the fuel door open on his multi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys are, and you're talking IRL because I know you're working on, or you've already. I can't remember where you are in the process, but that would be a bad day. All right, here we are. Let's. That would not be good. Goodness gracious, no. Landing lights. So so that would mean then for us it's runway 10. So let's spin it around here if we can. See, that's the other thing. You can't hold and click and hold, which I'm all about, like old man sort of modifications. And that would be a nice one here. Where am I going? 100. There we go. That's runway 10. Okay, cool. Just finished your instrument. Okay, and working on your commercial hours. Awesome. I appreciate you sharing all those pictures, man. They're really cool. Okay, so now it's gonna change our departure a little bit. We're gonna be departing on easterly heading, and we're gonna make a right-hand crosswind departure to the southeast. Syracuse traffic, Twin Cessna 11816 departing 10 will be southeast bound Syracuse. All right, clear left, clear right, and flaps are set. Oh, you know what I probably should do? Let's just make sure we have a history of having recently some issues with everything turning on, USB disconnects and things like that. Heading up first thing in the morning. Nice, very nice. Well, I'll be thinking of you. I'll be stuffed in the back of a CRJ 200 on my way to see some family. And I'm not sure what our second aircraft will be. It's into Houston, so we've had everything from A320s and 737s all the way up to, I think we took a 777 down there the other day. We took a 757 on the way back, so we get a little bit of everything there. It's SkyWest. We're all united here in Wyoming. Okay, so we're going to rotate at about rotation speed. We're going to need about so many inches of manifold pressure, and propeller RPMs are going to all be that, and then we're going to just kind of go here and there, and we're going to go here. We're going to do this. I see a little airspeedo. Definitely not pushing it because we got a big long runway. I think we're somewhere around 110. 110. We might be a little more than that because we have a bunch of people, a bunch of fat butts in there like me. There's 10. It feels a little light on the nose. We'll leave it down for another 10 knots. And let's call that VR. Oh yeah, that's just, look at you, little one. Look at you. Who's a good girl? Such a good girl. I haven't been able to boost the sheep gear cam there, although I forgot about it. I mean, come on. Oh, so we're getting hollered at. We're a little slow. That's why, a little slow. It was worth it. The outside shot was worth it. Okay, very nice. Oh, you know what we might need a little bit? Yeah, some P-tail. Le Pito. Yeah, it is really nice. All right, let's make our turn here. Whoops, I should make sure no one's over there. Now we're good. And looks like it's about a 150-ish or so. We're at 1,000 feet. Climbing like a G6, That's it. Almost. And we'll roll pitch mode here. That'd be all right. Let's kind of get everything sort of situated here. Yeah, we're doing all right. How are we doing over here? That's the big thing. I would say everything is green and happy. I'm going to bring back those RPMs. That's the only thing kind of up around the red line there. So how about 2,400? I've done the research, and I think 2,250 and 2,400 is exactly what the real-life pilots use climbing out of Syracuse in early June. That's getting us about 1,000 feet per minute. Very good. All right, cool. So how about we go? Let's see if heading mode is working for us. Oh, looky there, looky there. We're going to have an intercept heading here in just a minute. But first, shift F1. You can absolutely shift 1 to... the upshot, I may or may not be consuming some adult beverages, and so sometimes the webcam will temporarily go away. That's my grandpa, by the way. His name. And I thought I threw... I guess I didn't throw a dragon on here. We just did the Wabe Dragon green and gold color screams. Oh, there it was. There it was. Yes, I got Grandpa on one side and another Grandpa on the other. The upshot. So, you know, we try to be family friendly, and actually that really wasn't the reason for this one. I I jumped out of it to do the flyby, and I kind of forgot about that. So, but it's a good excuse. So we're coming up on our course. This is probably going to be a little bit of a rough intercept, but we're going to click nav, and I bet we don't just continue. Yep, it's going to go chase it, but that's all right. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, we're doing all right, I think, here. We're through 4,000. We're only going to 7, and we're capturing our Magenta Highway. That looks good. 94 miles. That basically takes us all the way to Sullivan County. Essentially, that waypoint, what was it? Phillips. That waypoint is sort of just puts us about 23 miles away, and just kind of gives us, I think, a little bit of a. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know why we picked that. It's just because that's what the dispatcher gave us. So that's all right. Oh yeah, Upshot. This thing, even with what we have here, which is pretty modern, it has all the old school bells and whistles, man. I'm telling you, and it all works. It all freaking works. I mean, it is. We've done some, ADF, NDB. Obviously, we've done some VOR, radio navigation, and it all works. The other panel option. Oh boy, I didn't mean to do that. Where's my the other panel option that we have here is, we could put the. I didn't realize we could do the Reality XP. But that doesn't work because we don't have the. Yeah, we have to have the cheater ghost version. But 30, Chris, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. It's always so good to have you in the chat, buddy. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, you've got a lot of really cool old school options. And one of these, I think, gives us the. I think one of these might give us the. No, I take it back. Well, anyway, so we're using this. This is probably the most modern one, but the no GPS one is. Oh gosh, it's just absolutely luscious. Because it's truly nothing but it's just all radio navigation, and it's just tremendous. Okay, I got to get back on here. We can't be messing around. Autopilot, nav. We're still pitching 10%. Yeah. So yeah, it's a. Downwind simulations. Yeah, I take the fish finder out of this, and I'm still waiting on that downwind sim Monday Night Football mod so we can actually watch the game on that thing. But welcome in, my friend. And did I miss anybody else? Mario came in there. Hey, what's up? No audio? Well, hi, Mario. Good to see you. And yeah, man. Well, I don't have any VORs to track on this flight, unfortunately. So I haven't been doing that. I mean, could we do something on the fly? I mean, I guess we could. What do we got? Rockdale. Let's see if we can come up with a little modified flight plan here. Rockdale to Delancey. We could do that, I guess. I mean, why not? There's nothing stopping us, right? Why not? Dead Reckoning, yeah. Dead Reckoning, you know what that gets you, right? That's what you get, what it gets me, anyway. It gets me DED. All right, well, let me get up to cruise first, because what's going to appear down here is something that's somewhat mythical. The old Navomatic 500. And so before anything happens, I want to get leveled out, and all you're doing is dead reckoning right now, Upshot. Hey, don't rub it in, man. Nobody asked you. There's time for that. I'm just kind of being lazy myself. That's the main thing here. And I probably could lean a little bit even. Well, let's not work. Well, all right, so we're 7,000. Let's lean out. We'll get everything set here. Let's take a peek at our EGTs. Let's find peak value, and oh, right there. We'll go rich of peak. I think I can adjust this. What are these used to? Yeah, right there's peak. So we'll go rich about right there, 2 notches. And oh, got to go to bed soon. Hey, that's all right, Chris. I just appreciate you coming in as always. All right, so let's see. So Downwind Sims requesting no GPS. All right, there we go. Does that take out? Oh, it gives it no GPS. We got all kinds of GPS, man. What are we talking about? It's on, and we are going to go Omni, and we are going to also select the altitude. So we're essentially. Oh, actually, I don't want to go Omni yet. Sorry. We don't have anything dialed in just yet. We need to. Where's our heading book? Oh boy. All right, I better get a couple things. I better get a couple things figured out here first. So we're currently heading. I'm gonna say maybe just a little less than 1. It seems to want to be turning a little bit. All right, so hold on here. So I'd love to be going 160. I'm going to say 160 for now, and currently heading. So 160. So let's make this match up because that's somewhat important. $160. Okay, and then we said we're going to start by tracking Rockdale. Oh boy, I hope I remember how to do this. So Rockdale, we're going to call that our nav1, and that's 112.6. And we're just going to see about where. Why is that not? Oh, I think I have to turn some radios on here, don't I? Yeah, we're going to track towards nav1. All right, so that's oh goodness, that's not going to work, and here's why. I had this happen to me before. If you start with another panel, then these radios don't work. So that's the issue here, and that's a bummer, but that's too bad because this is really a fun thing. Yeah, I know, bummer, right? Yeah, everything works except for the needles. Yep, it is. All right, so I guess now, yeah. So we're kind of. I can't really. I'm not going to dead reckon this, just because I haven't done anything to this point to know even close to where I'm at. So I'm going to go back in here for now. And again, I apologize, you guys. Next time, I promise. Next time, we will we'll fly the radio nav and have some fun. Okay, let's get back on track here. And let's let Downwind Sim look at his little window here. I don't remember. Does this have this? This is a curtain-free aircraft, isn't it? Yeah. However, we do have the custom back seats, though. This Dragon taken right from the 1968 Wabe High School yearbook. It's an authentic dragon logo. Kind of like it. I kind of wish I had a t-shirt with that on it, but being honest. All right, how are we doing? We're doing pretty good. We're actually probably at a spot where we can engage GPS, and now watch, it's not gonna, this may not work either. We'll have to keep an eyeball on things here. We are on GPS mode. We're GPS, Alt Select, and the course is gently sneaking in here, so I think we're all right. It's a fun. I'm a big fan of fake airplanes on a computer, but I wouldn't be able to teach you one thing about a real plane. Uh-oh. I think, is my stream still going? My phone is telling me my Wi-Fi just died. Okay, alright, interesting. So, bummer. So here we are. Now we're really in trouble, because now nothing's gonna work. Is it not even going to turn heading mode? Oh, I don't have the autopilot turned on. Yes, I do. No, I don't. I didn't have the autopilot powered up. That was the problem. All right, let's go now. The curtains are gone, and now this. That's right. Yeah, somebody, I don't know who, because this is quite an old aircraft, quite an old add-on. I mean, it's an early X-Plane 11 add-on, and for the longest time it didn't work in X-Plane 12, and somebody came in and did a little mod and made it flyable, and everything for the most part works, but there's little things like that, little things like switching in between the different avionics, you know, causes some conflicts, and also the engine start logic is much more simplified. This thing used to be an absolute grizzly bear to start, and you would have to keep popping the primer to keep it going. And no, it is. It's not an org forum mod, but I can't track down exactly who or what did what to what and with whom. It just kind of, it's somebody from the digital replica outfit, but there's never been anything that's come out like publicly saying, hey, release, 2.4, blah blah blah. It just kind of skunky says there's an update, and so I click on it and update it, and it started working again one day. So I've probably mothballed this plane at least 3 times. Probably once every time X-Plane updates, like from 12 to 12.1 to 12.2. I don't even know, are we on 12.4? Is that what we're on right now? But like almost every time it upgrades to a major step forward, this thing stops working for a while, and I get a little bit bummed out. And we've also climbed slightly, and are still climbing just ever so slightly. I don't know why. Can I vertical speed us back down like 100 feet a minute? And we're Alt S. Let's see what happens. But yeah, it's just a gorgeous little plane. It's got such funky proportions, and that stubby little nose. How can you not love her? I I swear the tip tanks are almost as big as the seating area. Yeah, I almost flew the Seneca on this flight, honestly. It's good stuff, isn't it, Mario? It's just a PA-32 with 2 inches, yeah. That's a really good. Oh, hey, yeah, I didn't like that. What's going on there? Yeah, the Captain Iceman sim, the Jetstream version of the Seneca is really quite good. Quite good. Just about, like I say, just about flew that guy, but decided last minute to not. All right, so I don't know why we're going to Phelps, if I'm being totally honest. So here's what I'm going to do. We are going to take a look at the weather at Sullivan. Winds are 320 at 3. Good visibility, 3007. And I think we're going to go ahead and just go direct to the airport. And what do we have for? We have an RNAV. Oh Lord, I don't think we're going to shoot the RNAV. I think we'll just shoot the visual. We got visual conditions, but we need to turn direct to the field and save a little time, save a little fuel. Again, we're on the Downwind Sim corporate card, so we're just trying to save a little bit of money. Yeah, upshot. Let's just say I have a little bit of a learning disability when it comes to RNAV approaches. I struggle with them, and so yeah. So we're not going to do it. We're just not. Well, anything I can do for you, Downwind Sim, you know that. So left-hand traffic pattern into the field. And so, yeah, we're almost going to enter pretty much on a downwind almost. So let's plan. Let's say we're going to enter the left downwind runway tree at Sullivan, and Sullivan is 2280 a true CTAF frequency. Tux, what's up, first time chatter? Yeah, I just need to practice more, I think. Chris, good night, buddy. Thanks again for coming in. I'm off a little bit, but now, Chris, this might mess you up. Well, I'm probably not going to do one tomorrow because I don't know if my layover is going to be long enough, but I might do an airport stream. And remember, I'll post it. I'll put it on my. I'll publish the VOD in case you miss, so you can go watch the VOD and keep your streak going. But anyway, I will definitely. Cody Bear, say night night to Beethoven. But I'll make sure he gets plenty of snuggles and all that good stuff. You prefer the RNAVs to the ILSs? Yeah, I get the point of an RNAV. I mean, it's no different than flying the magenta line, really. But for some reason, I always get, I don't know, I just get a little. Some of those RNAV approaches can be a little bit wonky with maintaining. Well, so I guess the other thing I should preface: if there's some vertical guidance, I'm all for RNAVs, but the non-LPV, is that what they're called? The non-LPVs. That is that's when it gets a little bit. That's when it gets a little crazy for me, but only because my brain is too simple. Oh, JPC, you are right, my friend. It is time. We got just enough time to do that. All right, so everybody get your dance emotes ready to go. Time for a little Cody the Brave song here. Here's how we do this. It's about a 3-minute song, and you just queue up all of your favorite dance emotes, and we just flood the channel. And I turn the music up and the airplane sounds down, and we just have a little dance party there. So let me do that. And thanks for the request, JPC. That's what I'm talking about right there. Tyro, what's up? Just in time for the dance party, Tyro. Welcome.
Cody the Brave with a heart so grand.
Mustix, good to see you.
Tiny paws leave prints in the sand. Leader of the pack with a bark so strong. In his fluffy world, nothing goes wrong. Oh, Cody, my co-pilot, my star in the sky. Barking for love as the clouds roll by. Protector and greed of my fluffy night. Guiding my streams with his bark so bright.
There we go. Gotta have some pics. Pixel Penguin has some really good dance music emotes.
Hooked up like radar cue. Eyes so sharp, catching every view. A tiny tail wagging to the beat of life.
Poor Beethoven. He thought he was going to bed.
Cody around, there's no room for strife. Oh, Cody, my co-pilot, my star in the sky. Longing for love as the clouds roll by. Protector and greed of my fluffy night. Guiding my streams with his bark so bright. Light seem skies and endless streams. He's the hero of all my dreams. A little dog with a mighty roar. In my heart, he's forevermore. Oh, Cody, my co-pilot, my star in the sky. Barking for love as the clouds roll by. Protector and greed of my fluffy night. Guiding my streams with his bark so bright.
One last little stanza here. Let me see him. I can't do two things at once. I'm trying to find some. Oh, no. That'll have to be my last one. need to make a Cody livery at some point, don't we? I'm going to take your word for that, Beethoven. Oh, that wasn't for me. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Tux, that convinced you to follow? Oh my goodness. Your standards are super low, I can tell. Welcome in. All right, so we're getting close here, guys. We're 29 miles away, and we probably shouldn't be messing around here. So let's see, what do we got in our arrival airport, Sullivan County? There's a little bit of elevation here to this place, right? Yeah, we're 14,000 feet, so we better descend and I think we'll just fly down. Why not? Let's cut some power back here a little bit, and so 2,500 will kind of be the goal, I suppose, as we get a little closer here. All right, Beethoven, have a great evening, sir. Standards. What are standards? We have so much fun here, Tux, and welcome in. Tux, this is everybody Tux. Yeah, I am so blessed to have just a great community, awesome group of friends, and yeah, it's a wonderful place to hang out. Even as well, I should say, especially after a long day. My wife got the ship turned in the right direction with the little Mexican dinner, and oh hey, Upshot, thank you, man, thank you. Thank you so much. No, not at all. And I mean, look, I appreciate the fact that you want access to the 12 coolest emotes you can make with Google Drawing. I get that. But truly, you guys, just being here, that's the main thing. So I appreciate it, but great to connect with you guys. And thank you, Upshot. It's very, very nice of you. You're debating to watch a 1-hour video? Depends, I guess, on what the video is, right? I'm debating on whether I probably do need to put my glasses on. I fly so much without my glasses because I have this, like, sweet spot of about 12 to 18 inches where I can see really well without them on. And after you wear them all day, your eyes are a little tired, and you just want to leave them off. But I can't quite see the instruments with them off, so you'll see me kind of doing that all the time, which I know it's quality. It is. All right, so we're gonna try to join the. I can make a radio call here. I'm 20 out. Maybe a little too soon, but we'll make it anyway. Sullivan County traffic, Twin Cessna 11816 is 20 to the north, descending 5,300. We're going to enter left downwind runway 33, Sullivan. Hope that went across. Yeah, we did. And no, I'm not trying to S-turn on purpose. This thing is a roly-poly-oly. It just is. It's all over the place. It's so fun to hand fly, but it is not a joy to hand fly, I will tell you. I would love that, Upshot. I've had that dream of connecting with some of my real life pilot friends and flying along with them. I think that'd be awesome. My ultimate goal is to convince JPC to commute all the way out here to central Wyoming to be my CFI. And I think he could do it on his off days, like just catch a red eye to from LaGuardia to Denver, and then Denver up to central Wyoming, and then go flying with me in a 172. Is there a critical engine in the 310? I don't know what that means. What does critical engine mean? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know that. So the logic of naming the stars, I guess I don't know the complete logic of that. No, I don't. I know that there's a transition into, you know, the star, which I think is similar to what they do in Europe. But yeah, I mean, we could take a look at a couple, I guess, if you want. But Upshot, you'll come out. It's just a short commute for everybody, right? So somebody else is in the pattern, and I was too busy trying to figure out what you guys were saying to pay attention, so that's not good. You just flew into LAX. Oh, I got you. Well, we can take a look at a couple of arrivals. And critical engine is the engine whose failure most adversely affects the aircraft heading. Oh, wow. Well, that's interesting. I've never really heard that before, but I don't know which one that would be, because I think they're counter-rotating, right? So, that's a good question. I would have to, I guess I'd have to research that myself there. Yeah, okay. If they're counter, and I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that they are. I'm assuming they are, but because Cessna's pretty smart about that stuff, I think, but maybe not. I'm not sure. You're asking me all kinds of good questions, and I feel bad because I don't have the answer. I just am trying to get down to 2,500. Oh, I got a dude. He's right. I think he's right ahead of me. We better slow down a little bit here. Sullivan County traffic, twin Cessna 816 is now 10 miles north, and we're going to join the left downwind 33. Sullivan. Okay, I feel like I'm, and I heard another traffic call out of Sullivan. I'm sorry. Could you give me your position report again? I feel like I'm right on top of this guy. All right, we're going to do this. Sullivan traffic, twin Cessna 816. We're going to make a right 360. I think we're pretty close to the other traffic that's in the pattern. And then we'll rejoin the left downwind runway 33, Sullivan. Whoops, I don't really want to climb. I think we're okay here. But yeah, let's let that guy kind of get in there. And I don't know, I heard him make one radio call, but am I missing something? I think this is the CTAF is 22. Yeah, 22. I don't know where he's gone, but he's nowhere to be found anymore. 2,500, and we're low right now. We're low. Let's get some, I'm gonna put a notch of flaps out. We need to climb. Get back on track here, you guys. Okay. All right, we'll let you know how it goes on the way. Love you. Bye. All right, that's my mom. She's not feeling too good, but she's gonna be my dog sitter. All right. Okay. Sullivan traffic, twin Cessna 816 is rejoining the left downwind runway tree. Sullivan. Yeah, sorry. And Tux, I'm sorry. I hope Upshot's helping you out. He's got the real world knowledge anyway, but I'm just trying to kind of locate the traffic and the field and all that stuff right now. Okay, so now we're back on what I hope is our left traffic, and get up on my phone books here to see if I can see the field. This is kind of a neat little airfield. It's sort of tucked away in some trees, kind of up on like a little bit of a ridge, and just based on my kind of this cheating here, I feel like I'm pretty close to where I need to be. All right, let's hit 2,500. Hey, level out, please. Sorry, and okay. Descending. I don't want to descend. Here she comes. All right, 23.5. That's going to have to be about right for us. For now, speed looks pretty good. What am I looking at doing here to rev out? About 90. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. You're just a student. Me too. I hope I never stop being a student. Alright, where are you, airport? Is that it? Is that us? That's not us. Oh, there it is. I see it. Alright, over there. And okay, let's track 1.5 here. Boy, how close are we? I don't think this has a drift. No, it does not. So I think we're in it, and again, I'm just kind of looking at the old fish finder. Maybe he's on the ground already. Alright. Let's see how we do. We're maybe a little tight on the pattern here, but we'll see what happens. Winds are light. Again, only 4 to 7 knots. I don't remember exactly, but they're not too bad. 320, if I remember right, and so that should be fine. And Tux will pull it up. I tell you what, when we get on the ground, we'll pull it up and we'll talk through it, because that'd be pretty cool for me to also see how close I am in my understanding. Upshot might have the answer by the time we get on the ground, which that'd also be fine. All right, I've got landing lights. I've got the taxi lights on. Anti-ice not needed. Fuel's on the fullest. Tanks. We will set prop mixture to full forward. Put the gear down here in just a minute. Sullivan County traffic. Twin Cessna 816 is midfield on the left, downwind 33. Sullivan. Yeah, we're super tight here. But let's slow down. How about we look for about 110-ish. As we kind of making our way downtown. Okay, that looks a little better. A little better. Okay, put some power in now. Lost a little bit of altitude, not too bad. It's not horrible where I want to be. Sullivan County traffic, Twin Cessna 816 is left base 33. Sullivan. Okay, coming around. When we land, it's left-hand turn, If we have to go mist, we'll just stay in the pattern. Won't hurt us one single bit to do some pattern work. Looking okay. Alright, that's us. Not quite fully on the base, but Sullivan County traffic, Twin Cessna 816, turning final 33, Sullivan County. Alright, here we go. Carving it in. We always miss it a little bit, but that's just the nature of the beast here in a sim. Looking at a single monitor in a 3D world. Gear coming down. We're just a little bit high. Correcting, and also a little bit left, of course, correcting. Should be fine. Final notch of flaps for us is going to be flaps 2. And maybe just a hair. Whoa. Just a hair fast also. Hard to see over this panel, by the way. So I do kind of cheat. Boy, I'm all over the place. I am all over the place. Logo looks good. Getting a little slow. Stall horn was out, so that's good. Kind of a plunker, but we'll take it. There's the midfield stripe. Kind of put in some added extras, and you guys eventually will have access to this airport. By the way, this is a modded, fully modded version of the Sullivan County Airport. And there's one available for 2024, Microsoft 2024 also. And but yeah, it's got this has the Airshow stuff in it. So you've got the people down there, you know, waiting for everything. You've got some custom, the Sullivan County terminal here is all custom. There's some Airshow banners and stuff that are out. It's a nicely done little airport. Jeffrey B. and Michael Manook worked really hard, put in the overtime to create an absolutely gorgeous scenery. There's the Downwind Sim food truck. That's kind of a staple. It's not really a Virtual USA thing, but it's just kind of become, it was a spin-off of another general aviation series that we used to do. So yeah, that food truck has seen some things, hasn't it, Downwind Sim? It has absolutely seen some things. It's kind of like a cult hero in its own right. Alright, well, we're going to park here and call it good for this one. And then we're going to talk about apparently we're going to talk about the Angel transition. I'm excited. I want to talk about this, guys. I don't have anything else going on. What else are we going to do, huh? Avionics off. Yeah, we'll turn that off. Power off on the avionics. I think I might have been a little hasty with that, but that's okay. Off and off. And that's us. I think everything else. Oh, pitot. Yeah, let's turn the pitot off. So yeah, that's us. That is us. All right. So the question at hand is there's actually multiple questions at hand right now, and one of them is regarding the Angel 4 approach into Los Angeles. So let's work through this together. Upshot's kind of got it pretty well straightened out, but I think if we have a little visual, it'll help out, right? It'll help us out. So Los Angeles, the arrival, Angel 4. So let's just take a peek at this by itself and see. So yeah, so I think this is what and Upshot, if I am speaking in any way, or any real life pilots here, please speak up, because I'm only coming at this from a sim pilot's perspective. But here's how you're cleared into the LA air, onto the arrival into LAX. You're gonna have one of these 4 transitions, either O'Toole, Hackman, De Niro, or Cagney, and it all just depends on where you come from. So let's say that you're coming from, like, where did you fly in from, Tux, when you were flying into LAX? Let's just build a flight plan here real quick, and we'll. So from Las Vegas, all right. So let's just do a real quick. United Airlines 816 Las Vegas to Los Angeles in the Boeing 737 or whatever it is. It doesn't really even matter, right? By the way, how good is that 737-200 look that Conti's been flying, that dirty rascal? All right, let's just generate this and see kind of what the dispatch gives us. All right, so it's given us that. Very good. All right, so let's come over here, and we don't have to guess. Let's just unload. Let's import from SimBrief, Los Angeles or Las Vegas to Los Angeles. And so yeah, it looks, so it's going to try to give you whichever one of these transitions is kind of the most I guess the most appropriate for your direction of flight. And so for you, it looks like they're going to bring you into Ontario, and Ontario. So yeah, so I'm sorry, it'd be the Shatner will be your transition in, and Ontario is going to be your transition to the approach, right? Yeah. So transition. So this will tell you transition is Shatner. So when you're looking at in your flight plan for the states, it'll give you whatever the arrival is, Angel 4, and this point right ahead of it, that is basically your transition into whatever that arrival is. They don't know. Yeah, exactly. You'll get, like, you can get. I think approach will assign you. It will assign you a runway, but then Tower has the ability to change it if they need to. So yeah, so that's exactly what you have. So, and again, you can kind of see there's the De Niro, the Cagney, the De Niro, the Hackman, the O'Toole, the Shatner, and so that's the Shatner. So they're probably going to let you bypass Hackman and go direct to Shatner there, which they will do from time to time. Yeah, which is exactly what's happened here. So yeah, there's Hackman up there. It doesn't make any sense for them to send you from Vegas down. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't, but they probably won't here because they're departing you off of 26 right, and they don't want to turn you all the way back around to Hackman and then in. But yeah, but yes, in the states, you generally file a Cigna Star, and usually there are a lot, and 100%. And so, like, I don't know what access you have to what tools. It sounds like you're using SimBrief, and SimBrief is, for all of its faults, it gets you pretty doggone close in the U.S. if you're flying a jet. I mean, it really does. It gets you pretty close. If not, then yeah, you're right. You have to kind of take a look. And so, like with let's say you didn't know which arrival you were wanting. So let's get rid of the Angel 4 arrival. 27 arrivals. So how do I pick? Well, I'm going to go to the select key, and I'm just going to pick it. I'm going to get a visual. And that's exactly what you're going to have to do, is you're going to have to say, all right, the Reberg or the Tilt, the Derby 2, the based one, those don't make any sense because they're coming from the wrong side. It's got to be Angel. That's the only one that makes sense. So yeah, okay, so let's do give me because the point you're making, Tux, is very good, and there's a lot of my viewers that don't fly internationally. So let's say we're going to do German cargo, Lufthansa cargo 816, and we're going to go from where to where. You want to go into Frankfurt, like from where? Give me, because again, it matters the direction that you're coming from. So give me a departure and an arrival field there, Tux, because this is good to point out to our listeners. All right. So so you're saying. So do you want to go from you want to go EDDC to EDDF? You want to do it that way? You want to come into, or do you want to come into? Oh, JPC, thanks for the reminder. You want to come into EDDF, or do you want to come into EDDC? It doesn't really matter to me. EDDF, EDDC. Yeah, a little short hop. All right, cool. In an Airbus 320, let's say. All right, cool. So let's generate that. And so, so this is the point that Tux is making, is that it's a little different ballgame. Now, the problem that SimBrief has with, not really the problem, I guess, but SimBrief struggles with kind of company routes or tech routes in Europe. They've made steps to improve them, but this may end up not being really the route that's preferred by ATC. And so a lot of times you get some reroutes over in Europe, and you just kind of have to be ready for that. But let's load that back in, and let's look at it visually here. So we're going Frankfurt to whatever EDDC is. And we're going to spin all the way across the other side of the world. Super fun to fly over here, by the way. You shouldn't be afraid to do it. Let's go IFR high. So here we go. We're taking off of here. We got, and generally in Europe, you don't file a SID or a star. You wait and you get one assigned to you, but it's always good to sort of have an idea of what to expect, because just like what Tux is saying, there's multiple SIDs and multiple stars, and you want to make sure you know kind of what you're doing. So right now we don't have any kind of an arrival here, but there's 2 available into Dresden. So what makes sense for us? Well, the Oscar 4 Alpha, Oskin 4 Alpha, or the Oskin 4 Bravo. So right now it's kind of showing me the 4 Alpha is up here to the north. That's for runway 22, so that's landing south, and 4 Bravo is landing runway 4. So it would just, I guess it would depend. So my dispatch is saying expect runway 22, and my weather, 1908, my weather supports that. So I think we would pick the Oscar 4 Alpha approach, and it looks like they would bring us in here from maybe Garki, possibly. And there's no other. No, the Oskin is the transition. All right, so let's just add it and see. Let's add it and see what it looks like. So it looks like it takes you to the Dresden VOR, then up here to Oskin, then over here to Garki, and then in. Yeah, so it's just a little different. But again, I think the main idea is still kind of the same. Like, you just need to know what your transition is, and just like in the States, they're going to put it like, if you look at Oskin 4 Alpha and then the point right ahead of it, right, that's Oscar. That's what's going to be your transition. It's not going to necessarily be here, though, in your route, right? Like, look at the route from SimBrief. Out of Frankfurt, it gives you the departure, gives you blah, 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 all the way to the DRN intersection. Then it says direct to Dresden. So you have to understand, you're going to get, like, this is cool. You're going to have all that in, but you got to be ready to figure out what arrival you get. And you generally get that from the ATIS. If you can, that's the easiest way to get that from. Fly EDDC to fly it the other way. All right, we'll do that real quick, and then we'll kind of figure out what we want to do here. I still have to record my attendance. So EDDC to EDDF. And again, what do we do in Airbus? It's all Airbuses, right? In Europe. Just kidding. So what's it telling me here? It's saying, the Abacus 4 whiskey. And, it does give us, so in this case, it does give us Cursa says kind of, this is like, expect the Carex 5 Alpha. All right, we'll expect it. Let's see what it looks like. And I know that Navigraph charts is an expense. It's not a free tool, but you get your whatever it is, $12 a month, man. You get that money's, it's just worth every penny. So yeah, here we come. We're kind of coming from east to west. Here's the Carex 5 Alpha, and yep, that the name of the, I think the point that Tux is trying to make also is that the name of the arrival is almost always the transition into the arrival. Yep, there it is, which is different from the States, right? The Angel 4, the Angel waypoint is not always the, right, the transition to the Angel 4. But I do love these, some of these approaches in Europe, these turnstile approaches. They really do help sort out traffic, and it's kind of cool. But anyway, yeah. So there you go. You've got a lot of bad habits now to unlearn when it comes to SIDS and stars, especially in Europe, and you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, what time is it? 8:36. Golly, gee willikers. Let me quick take care of some attendance. Oh, we got somebody flying in here. What in the name of, look at somebody's heli flying in here. This is awesome. So everyone who's performing, by the way, in the air show, I guess not everyone, but what we're trying to do is allow everyone who's flying in or just coming to spectate to have a chance to fly in, kind of like Oshkosh. And so you've seen there's all kinds of people that have flown in here today, military people and yeah, just all kinds of folks. It's been really cool. All right, so we flew in. Let's see, we're Syracuse, right? SYR, MSV, and what time is it right now? It's 8:30, so it's 2. We'll say about 2 o'clock. 0200. Oh, you know what we're supposed to get here? As it's getting dark, we're supposed to get some northern lights here. All right, how'd this guy do? We didn't. He's landing over there. Oh no! Look out! Man down! Man down! Roll the ops car. JPC, where you at? Get the ops car out there. Check on him. Make sure he's all right. Make sure it's all right. I was going to fly a helicopter here too. I'm a little bit nervous now about this. Tux, I think it's one of those things where you're definitely used to one or the other more, right? And but I think it's good to fly both. So I think it's cool for you as a European or someone from outside of the U.S. flying into L.A. I think that's awesome. And when I fly to Frankfurt, I think it's awesome. I just think it's a big world, and it's really cool to be able to do that kind of stuff. All right, so there is something called the Space Coast Challenge that I do think I want to fly. What the heck? I have to do something real quick though in between. So my wife did put me on laundry duty also, so I have to do a little laundry swap, a little foldo, and we're gonna try the R44. We're gonna just, what the heck? We'll try the R44, and we're gonna load up. So this is Space Coast Regional up to Melbourne. Well, okay, not Melbourne, but Melbourne, since we're over here in the States. And where can I fly out of? The Jet Center? Yeah, why not? Are there heli comp air? This guy's way out of the way. Let's come over here. Mosquito control tie down. I like that. That way we're out of the way. Upshot. We're gonna have fun, dude. We're gonna have fun. So yeah, let me get this loaded up, and I'll play some lame AI music. Give me about 4 minutes. Space Coast, Florida. That's right. I'll even update the route here, and if you guys want to fly along with me, you're welcome to. But Yeah, give me just a few, and I'll be right back.
Counting hours I haven't used, chasing light that isn't due, shadows stretching where I stand, reaching for what's never in my hands. Evening settles soft and low, but I'm already letting go of everything that's in my view, for something I've been running to. There's a quiet I don't keep, slips away before it speaks. I'm waiting on the next thing coming, miss the moment while it's humming, always leaning out ahead of where I am and what was said. Colors fading into gray, while I'm staring past the frame. Every second passing through never stays the way it should. If I stop, would it stay? If I look, would it change? I'm waiting on the next thing coming, miss the moment while it's humming, always leaning out ahead of where I am and what was said. Dawn arrives, I hardly see it. Even now I'm underneath it, gone before I turn around, lost inside the waiting sun. Lost inside the waiting sun.
Hours drifted somewhere out of sight, chasing lines you only see at night. Voices faded into quiet tones. Now I'm here, but I'm not alone. Lights below all fell into place, like they knew I'd
find your place. I made it down, I'm finally here. All that distance disappear. Every mile just led me on to the one I'm coming home to. The engine's resting in the cooling air. Something waiting somewhere out there. Every mile that pulled me through always brought me back to you. Touching down, it all feels clear. Why it feels so different here. I made it down, I'm finally here. All that distance disappeared. Every mile just led me on to the one I'm coming home to. Through the dark and open sky, you were always on my mind. Every line I followed through was just leading back to you.
Well, Tuck's okay. I don't think so. I just think you just kind of have to be smart about things, right? You just have to kind of talk to people around you and listen to what other people are expecting and not try to fly some crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you're landing on the active runway, that's what's most important, right? You just don't want to get in anybody's way. So you just have to get on the comms and just make sure you're talking to people. That's the biggest thing. All right, well, here we are, and this is what we're going to need to do. Hey, Ron. Hello. So we have to file, and I can't really do it here because it doesn't have any helicopter-specific codes. So in order for this to count, this is a ZNY Flightline challenge. And so in order for this to count, you have to come in and file a flight plan first, then connect and fly the route, and then when you disconnect, you should be good to go. Let's make sure it's a VFR. I'm almost positive it's a VFR. Right? Okay, why am I... passport. I don't want the profile. Why is it showing me the profile? I just want the passport challenge stuff. There we go. Challenges. All right, so we're looking for, again, this is called the I don't know what it's called. We'll see it. We'll know it when we see it. We're getting a few of these knocked out, by the way. It's been kind of fun. Hamptonite. Got that done the other night. That was cool. It's down here a ways. Where is it? Maybe not. What the heck is it called? It's called the Space Coast Challenge. Did I just go right by it? Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Space Coast Challenge. Oh, I've already done it. Well, we don't want to do that if I've already done it. We want to do something different. Should we do the VFR Arch Challenge? What's the requirements? Fly through the heart of St. Louis and tag the Gateway Arch. Complete a qualifying VFR regional and pass the Arch checkpoint. So just have to pass within 3 nautical miles of the Gateway Arch. So we can go depart and arrive from any one of the 3. So Spirit of St. Louis. That's the one that Downwind Sim is pretty close to. And STL. What if we let's change our plan since we already got that knocked out. Do I want one of your commercial flights upstart? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I don't. Before I answer that question, I don't know what you're talking about. So this arch is over here. All right. So if we depart Spirit of St. Louis, it would mean we would want to come over here. Where is it? Arch right here. Okay. Let's just put a little GPS waypoint in. So we'd want to fly like a 09 or 7, 22 miles. Oh, you were offering a flight. One of the flights you do. Oh, I don't know if I'm up for a long, like this is going to be like, I'm trying to find one that's going to last exactly one load of laundry, if you know what I mean. So, but upshot, now that you say that, if you are in my Discord channel, I do have a specific spot, since I know you are in my Discord channel, called Suggest a Flight. And if you have a cool flight, for me, man, just drop a link in there, and yeah, just that way I remember later on after, because I'm an old guy, right, and I forget things fast. So that's perfect for me, but I don't think I could do an hour. I don't think I could do close to 2 hours, because by the time you get set up, it's more than that. That would make it about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And like I said, I got an early wake up call. So I'm gonna try. I'm just trying to kill time, and yeah. So I think we'll change. I just got to get this one last load of laundry done. So let's go to Spirit of St. Louis, because we'll see if we can fly over Downwind Sim's house, and wake him up a little bit. That sucker. He's had it too good for too long. All right, we're gonna keep the time because it is it's 0 dark 30 over there. So let's go. Yeah, let's go midday. Why not? Midday doesn't get any love, and so that means that we're gonna change this to. So we're an R44. We are light category. We are Gulf officially. We're going to be Spirit of St. Louis. We're going to be off the blocks. What time right now is 0252. So we'll just say optimistically here in the next 5 minutes. 1,000 feet. And probably do about 90 knots. And we're going to do STL. We'll go right back to Spirit of St. Louis if we have to. It won't take us an hour, but we'll say that. 3 hours of fuel. And we're going to do a little... we'll call this an eastbound departure, and then if they ask us what we're doing, we'll let them know. Twith. Twitch TV Melvin Leroy. Okay, awesome. Filed. So that is the first thing you have to do to get this challenge completed, and then the second thing is you get logged in to your spot and you connect to vPilot. Might not let us connect quite yet. Maybe it will. But you have to file before you connect. I've found that's the key. That's the key. Yours are on 4-flight. All right. Well, if you just even have like a city combination, I mean, that's all I need. I don't mind having those extra ideas there. And now that I look, there was a suggestion from Beethoven for Tonkantine. We need to do that. Oh, what else I was going to show you here? Check the leaderboard out there. Sanante, you still awake? I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you. I'm 7th. You're 5th. I'm coming for you. 7 flights behind, man. That's all time this month. How am I doing this month? Oh, I'm a 3rd this month. Yeah, I was number 1 last month of May. But James is kicking butt. James is going. He's trying to catch up to Earl. Yeah, man. Tux, I am always looking for cool airports with cool approaches. So, what I should do here is give you one of these there, Tux. come hang out. Drop me a reminder though, okay? Because I will honestly, I will forget. I will forget. Okay, so we're connected, and oh, you're not gonna be laid up that long, JPC. Come on, man. Come on. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I'm adjusting the route here, and because I also know you went from 0 to 60 flights in like 3 days. So, you know. All right, and oh man, do we have some ATC? No, no, hoy. No, we don't. Crap. Oh well, that's okay. It's probably better that way. Okay, so let's do this here. We only do direct to the airport and dead reckon, so that's okay with me. I mean, I'll try to fly it. I haven't done dead reckoning in a while, so it'd be good for me to do that a little bit. Battery can come on. We need to have the fuel turned on. No, it's not at all. I just like to, if I'm going to dead reckon, I want to plan it that way. You know what I mean? Like I want to know what I'm aiming for, what, like, the drill. Like you have to have those visual waypoints set up, and you have to kind of keep track of it. If you don't, it can get squirrely in a hurry. A little primo. All right, sweet. Get the engine started here. No. Oh, fuel. Alternator should have the nav lights on already. And yeah, I bet it's I think people that have never done it probably think it's pretty easy, but in reality it's like I've done enough of it in the sim to know it's tough. And yeah, I'm not in the real world, but the photo real scenery helps you quite a bit. So all right, so we're gonna do a little dead reckoning here, you guys. So let's plan it. Let's while the engine's warming up. So we said we're gonna depart, and we have to be kind of careful here because this is a class Bravo, and St. Louis people get a little grouchy if you bust their Bravo. So if we head out of here on about a 09 or 7, and I think I might go 010 just to be safe, we will be out of the Bravo if we can stay below 2,500. And my goal is to look for the stadium. Okay, so the St. Louis stadium, I think it's the baseball stadium's over here, and that should put us close to the arch. And we're just going to try to do a little loop around. It looks like we do have a couple, 2 or 3 little towers. We got all kinds of stuff here. I don't know what this little chunk of granite is, but we're gonna, if we go over the river, we know we've gone too far. Now that's going to be the easy part, really. Turning inbound for St. Louis, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did when I did the flyover or the flyby last year for last year's Virtual USA Flying Club Airshow. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to follow the river to where it forks out. And where it forks out, you can turn inbound. And the weather at St. Louis right now is 170 at 10. So we're going to probably want to come around north and kind of come down and land southbound. What's a good spot for us to land down one sim?
It's time for your weather on KMEL, the Melvin.
Where's a good spot for us to land here? Is there a general aviation section? Fancy pants FBO. Could we land? What's up here on the northern part? Could we land up there? Oh, here's the GA parking down here by air cargo. This is GA parking up here in the north. That'd be nice because we could stay out of everybody's way. I would guess they're probably, with the winds of 170, they're probably landing on the 1.2s. Oh, this is maintenance. All right, so we'll come over here. I'm familiar with the air cargo area because this is where this right here, I believe, is where the National Guard is and all that. So we'll aim for this part here, and that'll be our place. All right, so let me see if I can remember what I just told you. Eastbound 010, so I can set that. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to just watch the. I'm gonna have to watch the old compass there. 010. We're kind of facing that way, so just depart and depart the ramp and depart eastbound below 2,500. And let's look for the stadium. Is it the baseball team or the football team? Don't land what? No, GA area. Downwind Sim is where I'm going to land, right past the air cargo spot. The GA. I see the GA ramp. Winds are variable at 3, so we shouldn't be getting pushed around a whole lot. 3001. I've been trying to set this altimeter for a while now. 3001. All right, cool. So yeah, we're at 300. Yeah, so we've got some room. It's the baseball. Okay, the St. Louis Cardinals. Very good. CTAF 2475. That's now active. Tyro, you're out. Take care, buddy. Thanks for the raid, man. Good hanging out with you. Enjoy your evening. Somebody has to upshot. I mean, apparently there must be something to him because people do live there, I'm told. I don't know. Hey, I torqued it up there and started to spin a little bit. Want to go back to Omaha? Now you're talking. Okay. What the name of? What in the name of Captain Moonbeam is going on around here? There we go. All right. Spirit of St. Louis traffic helicopter November 11816 is departing the ramp, and we're going to be eastbound. Spirit of St. Louis. Okay, I'll put the camera view back on. My wife is texting me to see if I remembered the laundry. She's going to bed. She's smart. Here we go. All right. I hope I have everything bound correctly. Yes, I do. Oh boy. Here we go. See if I remember all those helicopter lessons that Downwind Sim gave me. Downwind Jet Pilot Cinnamon is my Airbus CFI. Downwind Sim is my helicopter CFI. Whoa. And that was not a smooth liftoff. All right, let's hover. Can we hover? Can we hover? No, not too well. All right, that's a little better. Okay, that's a little better. All right, let's go up, uppity. Let's nose over. Transitional lift. And get on that 010 heading. We are crossing a runway here. Perhaps we can make sure no one's on. I don't see anybody. There we go. Power set. We should be good. I'm just trying to ease the torque pedals off here and let it fly. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And again, 2,500 or less. Oh, the junior first officer used to love trains. Now he's much too mature. far too mature to nerd out about trains. He used to, one of his favorite things when he would jump in to your to the sim is he would make me park somewhere that had trains, and then he would take the cursor and the mouse and he would just follow the train as far as it would go. He loved, and he could tell you every kind of train. Like, that's CSX cargo train, Papa. Or that's a blah, blah, blah passenger train, Papa. Oh, man, he was a huge train fanatic. He loved that. And I think that's one of the coolest things about X-Plane is they have those trains. Fancy houses to the right. That's where Dowan Sim lives in a fancy house, I've been told. He's lake folk, so he's got his yacht, his party boat, his jet skis. Oh man, that little guy, man. I stumbled across some old pictures the other day. Wow, what a ride it's been. Now he's 9. Well, we're Spirit of St. Louis. I know you're in this. No, you're northeast of St. Louis, aren't you? You're not. Yeah. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Down Sim. You're closer to St. Louis downtown or something, I believe. So I'm not planning on flying over your house. I'm trying to find the baseball stadium, so that we can find the arch and fly by the arch and land at Lambert and get our badge. Oh, did we pass the? Have we passed? We passed it already. Holy crap! I can't. There's no way. We cannot be. No, this is not. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We are fine. We gotta stay along. Gotta stay along the, I didn't realize there was a roadway here. Probably would have been good to know that. Follow I-64 East. Okay. Very good. Upshot does not like I-64. I-64 is not very well laid out on the VFR sectional, by the way. Downwind Sim, if you could have your people talk to the FAA and get that more well defined for me next time, I would appreciate that. The hard part of flying a helicopter is it makes it hard to take a beverage break. You live near the origin of it? It must be one of those highways that just goes all the way across, like a Route 66 deal, right? Upshot's yacht's a 13-foot LL Bean kayak. Heck yeah. Last year I fished out of a kayak for the first time ever, Upshot. Can you believe that? It was so much fun. I caught a big frickin' rainbow. And it just absolutely towed me all over the little lake I was on. It was so fun. It was so fun. I've got a float tube, and that's also fun. But yeah, so Upshot, I said I fished out of a kayak for the first time last summer and caught a nice fish, and it just drugged me all over the. It was just this little tiny pond. It just drugged me all over. It was so fun. It was a good time. All right. How's my altitude here? We're 1,700, so we're good. We're below the Bravo shelf, and as long as we're... I probably should have put a VOR in to just make sure we stayed at least 10 miles away from Lambert. You know what I think we'll do is this. We'll just head over by the old 64. 2 hospitals and an intersection. Is that where we're at here? So that's the intersection of 64 and what? Kind of a major north-south thoroughfare. Looks like that maybe takes you direct to the city there. Ever heard of Tappahannock? Upshot has. I have not. That sounds like a made-up Missouri word to me, if you're asking me. Hey, what's up, Right On? Welcome in, man. Right down there is Downwind Sims Polo Club. Mooney bellied there about a month ago. That's not good. Yeah, right on. We're killing a little bit of time. I've got an early morning flight to catch tomorrow, and my wife threw a couple of loads of laundry in, and so I kind of got a late start with the stream, but I'm kind of just trying to stay awake until this last load's done. Tap a hammock. Tap your own hammock there, Upshot. Tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Yeah, I'm heading down to see if I can bother Texas One Flyboy. We're invading the state of Texas. Heading back down Houston way. I'm excited. I can see a minor league baseball game. And see, I've got some grand nieces that I've only seen once that I'm pretty sure love me. If they could just hang out with me. You just left Texas? Oh, bad. It should be good. If I have a long layover in the Denver airport, I'll queue up a little airport stream like always. Look how good these these road intersections look. Is that not awesome or what? You know how hard it is to do that, and it's just like a default thing in X-Plane. This is nothing more than map enhancement and sim heaven. All that is. There's nothing fancy. No fancy St. Louis City add-on or anything like that. You worked below me for years? Right near the intersection? Cool. Boy, I bet that was a heck of a commute, because don't you live, again, you live on the other side of the river, right? You live on the east side of the river? Oh, Iowa Scotsman, you were watching Arch? Yeah, nice. 45-minute commute. That's insanity. I could be halfway across the state of Wyoming in 45 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I can hit a lot of good fishing holes in 45 minutes. Forest Park on the left. Oh, very nice. How did they get the name for that? You ever play golf over there in Forest Park? Bigger than Central Park. No kidding. That's pretty big. My wife and I visited Central Park and spent half a day walking the southern part of it. That's how big it is. Man, we put some miles on. That's awesome. I'm sure this doesn't do it justice. I bet it's just covered in trees. 2 golf courses. Some more polo ground where Downwind Sim plays polo. Yeah, that's cool. It's a zoo. Oh, yeah. Big hospitals over here. Yeah, that's the thing. I tell you what, I'm not a big city guy, but the thing I do appreciate about the big cities is access to things like medical, you know, top-notch medical, airports. We have a little airport, but it just is, it's a feeder hub. All right, I see the arch, and what's going on with the arch here? Something's not right. Is the arch under construction? And I don't. Oh, there it is. Thought maybe there was some construction going on there. And no, I'm not gonna fly under the arch. I'm respecting the rules of this. What are the rules here? I know you can't fly under it, Downwind Sim, but is there like you have to stay so many miles away? Because surely there's got to be helicopter tours all over the place around the arch. Thousand above the ground. Okay. My brother, when he went, because as Downwind Sim knows, my niece is going to play basketball, college basketball in a little small college here in St. Louis. And when they went for their visit, of course, they did the touristy thing, and there's the baseball stadium. That's cool. We flew right over Maryville. Nice. And anyway, he said when he stood under the arch, he said it freaked him out a little bit. He's like, there's no way that thing should be able to stand. He said it just doesn't look like it's physically possible for it to stand. And they did not go up in it. I'm like, it was under construction or something. They were doing some maintenance or something. Let's fly the game ball into Bush Field, shall we? Going too fast. It's as wide as it is tall. It's an incredible feat of architecture. It really is. I wonder if any of these buildings are landable. Let's take the game ball into stadium first, because my wife is texting me again, and then we'll see if there's some landable buildings here. I didn't think about this before oh, there's the Capitol. Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. I have no idea what the wind is doing. Not the greatest rendition of a baseball park, but you know, again, it's sim heaven, and it's just kind of giving you the basic idea, right? I bet none of these rooftops are landable. So we'll go down. We'll just go down on the grass here. We can make it down. Oh. Am I in danger of VRS if I get down in this bowl? Probably. This will be a nice little warm-up for my landing into Lambert. Oh, not doing well. Not doing well. Not doing well. There we go. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. Alright, stand by. I gotta check on my wife's oh goodness. I gotta leave my house at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Whew. Chakalaka. Alright, let's go. So we just have to be within 3 miles of the arch. So man, I can't take off to save my life. The only thing worse than my takeoffs are my landings. Other than that, I'm pretty good in helicopters. But I want to go over and see that tall, well, any of these buildings. We're here. Let's have a look. Let's see what we see. And land on any of these here, you think? Take guesses right now. I'm guessing it's a no. Well, you got to hit the roof. that was inconclusive. We need further research. They just tore down the round buildings? Oh, man. Now, Upshot, I think I missed the building completely. I don't think I hit it. All right, here we go. Let's, come on. Get stable for 1 minute, shall we? It sure looks good, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe... I feel like I'm getting some ground effect off that building. Oh, easy. That one. Definitely not that one. All right. Vex me. Okay, let's make an actual approach here. Okay, let's try. Can I get a wind check down with Sim? What are we doing here? Oh no, way too fast. Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
It's time for your weather update on KMEL, the Melvin.
Okay. Gentle. Little subtle movements. It's you, rooftop I'm aiming for. Right over the top of this lip. There we go. There we go, that's better. Light on the controls, right? Downwind sim. Gentle, easy. I don't think they're modeled. I've tried to land on other buildings in the world of sim heaven, and it hasn't worked. All right, here we go. We're gonna find out right here because we're on it. We're on it. And nope. Darn. All right. Well, that's kind of what I thought. We gave it the we gave it the old college try. Where the heck am I? Oh, there's the arch. There's a big building. Hey, old. How you doing? Anybody get seasick easily? Airsick, I mean. Holy cow. Well, all right, there we go. There are no heliports on buildings in downtown. No kidding. Where's the nearest heliport building? Heliport. Surely the hospitals have something, don't they? That's not really downtown, I guess. Man, that arch looks good. I bet that's had some bespokeness to it, hasn't it? All right. What's going on here? What kind of toxic sludge is going through the Missouri River here? There's one on a barge next to the arch. Yeah, I bet all those boats are landable. They are. What's going on here? Do you guys just dump all your sludge and sewage into the river? Is that what you do in St. Louis? It's not very good. What's up with that? You guys are wanting me to try something that I'm not comfortable doing it. It's a spill. Okay, that makes sense. Happens all the time in the big cities. All right, let's. So I'll try to hit the. I'm not busting nothing, guys. You're busting the Bravo upshot. I'm gonna come around here. I think that's Downwind Sims Lake over there. I feel like he's shown me his house before. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the barge. I'm gonna try to go get the barge there, Downwind Sim. Then we'll follow. Then we'll jump on I-70. Yeah. I want that barge now. This personal. Okay. Lined up way too high. It's not your name on the flight plan. Upshot. Oh man, the small one right in front of the arch. Yep, I think I saw the one you're talking about there on this right-hand side of the river. We're gonna try it. I saw how well I did with that gigantic rooftop. So now let's aim for a little tiny barge. That's probably going to work, right? If we have an engine failure, we're aiming for the toxic sludge right below us. Eads Bridge coming up. Alright. Sounds like another made-up Missouri word to me, but we'll go with it. Upshot. What? Go find 64 and follow it for a few states? I have a bad feeling we're going to end up in the river. Which would screw us up. It would, I think, cause us to not meet our goal in the St. Louis Arch Challenge. Oh, there is like a legit helipad. Okay. So the windsock is saying I'm coming from the right direction. I'm just too high. Let's see if I can get caught in the VRS. Gently coming down. Oh, there it is. Let's get out of it. Let's get out of it. Wave off. Wave off. Wave off. Wave off. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Can I continue here? No. 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 Oh man. Oh, there's your problem. Dang it. Yeah. We're not going to make our challenge, are we? Trats. Can I... Is there a way to... There's a way to do fix all... we do need the Melvin wax. Isn't there a way to fix all failures? Let's do a fix all failures. There's got to be a way, right? I know there's a way. Who can tell me how... There's a fix all failures, right? Come on. I need that. Who knows how to do that? Who knows how to do that? Fix all failures. What do we got? Edit. Oh, failures. Okay, I was hovering over it. Okay, so hold on. So general, and it's in here, isn't it? Am I looking at the right spot? Edit failures. Damage. No. Get out of here. Get out of it. I don't know if this is going to work. If I stay connected to VATSIM, this might work. Stay connected. Stay connected. If not, we'll just do it again later on. But right now, the key is landing on the barge. Oh, I stayed connected. Oh, did it take me all the way back? I think it did. Took me all the way back. Oh, rascals. Back at sus. It's only fair that I have to restart this, right? It's only fair. Well, I probably have time to do one more here. Try. Again, we're waiting on laundry, so, no big deal. Brand new R44. We got this, right? We got this. We got this. All right. Oh, my sounds aren't working. Why aren't my sounds working? Am I paused? Oh, boy. This maybe didn't do what I think it should have done. Oh yeah, we're good. This time through the arch, ducks. If I can If I get down on the barge, we'll go through the arch. You wonder if it's landable? Oh, geez. Down with him. I thought you knew stuff. Man. Did it save my altimeter? It sure did. Saved my comms, all that good stuff. All right. Iowa Scotsman, you don't think it is? Oh, man. Guys, I really have no idea what this is going to do now for the challenge. I didn't ever lose connection, but it's probably looking at my flight plan going, what in the heck? I think I know what the problem was. You guys know what the problem was? I didn't have my strobe lights on this whole time. Spirit of St. Louis traffic, helicopter 11816 departing the ramp eastbound, Spirit of St. Louis. All right, let's see if we can get a little better departure here. Left anti-torque pedal is in. Just kind of coming gently up. My problem is I have a death grip on the cyclic. Conti, hey. All right, buddy. Take care. You probably got a code yellow. I get it. I do the same thing. Welcome, Raiders. And hope you have your notebook handy because I'm giving out helicopter lessons again. Totally, what's up? Welcome, Raiders. That's how you do a little right slip. And I also just demonstrated the danger of VRS just a minute ago. Rusty, it is. Welcome. All right, so we're attempting the New York, the ZNY challenge of I don't remember what it's called, St. Louis Arch or something like that. So, Rusty, I don't have the R66. I've seen others fly it, and I think what's cool about the R66 is the autopilot. But what I love about this is it is the first helicopter that I ever attempted to learn in X-Plane, and it's just so, I guess, honest. And it makes you pay for every little thing you do wrong. So anyway, Ron, I've seen you try to fly that Huey, and it looks like it's the same challenge. But helicopters in general just are, and so I don't know. This thing is just a little sports car. Yeah, it's just a tiny little guy, right? I think it fits 4. But yeah, anyway, I got to figure out how to get back in it. So yeah, so we're so we just unsuccessfully tried to land on a barge near the St. Louis Arch. We did successfully take the game ball to Busch Stadium for the Cardinals game, so that was good. And we unsuccessfully tried to land on top of one of the buildings, and we found that the building was not actually solid, and so that didn't work. Yeah, upshot, I demonstrated a little gravity lesson, little Newton. You know, I'm a giver. That's what I do. So we're heading back to try again, and they're trying to talk me into. You guys, you're witnesses here. They're trying to talk me into doing something that's not legal, and this channel is all about realism and immersion and following the regulations of the Federal Administration Association to the max. And yet they're wanting me to fly underneath the arch. I don't want to lose my license. I mean, I don't know. Teaching even after retirement. Gosh dang, I tell you what, upshot. That word semi-retired is misleading. It is misleading. That's about how good of a teacher I was too, by the way. Don't do what I did, kids. We won't snitch. Tux is one of those European guys, man. Like he's got no fear. Maryville below on the left, right there. My niece is going to college here to play basketball next year. She's a stud, and so Downwind Sim is adopting her as like a foster niece. I think now that I know what I'm doing, so the barge was set up for an approach southbound down the river, so I think I'm just going to fly like a left-hand traffic pattern, and then we will maybe have a little better shot at hitting this barge. So Rusty, I think if you like the stability augmentation system, like if you're a big fan of that, if you like to have a little autopilot, that R66 I think is really nice. If you just want a little, I guess you can't really call it stick and rudder because it's not that, but you know what I mean. Like if you just want hand flying, responsive, always trying to kill you 24/7, then the R44 is your bird. We're trying to pretend we're traffic cops right now. I got a custom livery. I can't even show you the custom livery here. Look at this custom livery we got going. Look at that bad boy. Got a little something, you know, right there. They're scared to death. They've already almost died once. Whoop, yep, what? Yep, whoop. Great visibility in this thing, though. Alright. Got a little name on there, you know, yeah. Alright. We didn't die. Come on. Yeah, what are we doing here? Rusty, I don't know what my problem is. I wish I did. I wish someone could tell me what my problem was. That takes you to the city, to the downtown. We have learned quite a bit on our trip around here because Downwind Sim, our channel friend Downwind Sim, is from the outskirts of St. Louis. Has spent a good chunk of his life. Almost. It was a little. Look, we survived that. The engine didn't. We survived that. And I told them I would refund their money and take them on another trip. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. No, I think whenever I get kind of like a little bit helicoptered out, that's not really a great term, but you know what, I kind of get like a little not tired of helicopters, but like I kind of can't seem to make them do what I want. I always come back to this one. It's kind of like going back to your trainer fixed wing aircraft, right? Go back to basics, fly some patterns. And so I hop in this thing and I try to fly some, you know, I try to hover first of all, then I try to do some little, you know, maneuvers and because it's just really like it's just a muscle memory thing. And then it helps me with my other aircraft that have more, you know, fancier SAS and things like that. Yeah. I got my 172 working. I was having trouble. I don't know if I told you guys. I was having some trouble with the comms, and it turned out it was just a binding issue. I love these road signs. I wish they'd get rid of the street lights, though. I wish they'd take all those lights out. I don't know. Maybe there's lights on the interstate, but all the lights on the highway, I wish I'd get rid of those. Yeah, I even reached out to Airfoil Labs because that's the one I was using. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't talk on VATSIM, and if I can't fly on the network, I don't really have a use for your aircraft, so I need some help or I need a refund. And in true Airfoil Labs fashion, they didn't get back to me. So I was chatting with our other channel friend, Beaver 524 Echo Alpha, and he has that aircraft as well, flies it a bunch, and he's like, yeah, no, it works great, man. It's got to be something, there's got to be a problem from the sim chair, between the sim chair and the actual computer. And sure enough, it was me. He was right on the money. Was that you that flew the helicopter in, Iowa Scotsman? We watched somebody right after I landed, and if that was you, I mean, I guess it's probably hard to tell because you don't know when I landed, but whoever flew the helicopter in, yeah, I did not hear you make a radio call, so... Jaron, hello. Welcome. Good to see you. And this house right here is where Downwind Sim's wife was born. Right there, natural birth. Mrs. Downwind Sim, as she was, that was actually her legal birth name. Kind of weird, but, you know, her mom knew, you know. Actually, one of the greatest family names that I've ever heard has come from the Downwind Sim family. And I don't know, I think he came up with this on his own, which is why I like it so much, but his boy started referring to himself as Downwind Son, which I'm like, that's gold, my child. That is absolute gold. I mean, Annie West is an icon. And for those of you who don't know who Annie West is, that's Downwind Sim's daughter. She is famous for her voiceovers. And you'll actually, if you go into any of our, well, not any, but many of our backcountry fly-ins, our Bush League backcountries, you will hear her on the radios. She also was the person that introduced the Virtual USA Flying Club Air Show. So, yeah. You had the wrong mic selected for V-Pilot. Or for X-Pilot, yeah. And that's, Ron, like those things, like, I don't know about you, like that seems to reset on me quite a bit. There's the two, I don't know, what are those, are nuclear reactors or something? What are those? What are those two big round things there, Downwind Sim? What's this little spire deal? Is that your church? It's like, it seats like 10 people, but it's got this giant radio spire thing on it. What is that, Downwind Sim? You've become kind of quiet here, Ralph. What's going on, man? Tell us about your fine city. Oh, there's a tower there. Okay. All right, so let's do this right now, guys. Pull off the power, and let's locate the barge. Slow down, and we're going to fly a left-hand traffic pattern. Okay, you got a good couple of minutes before I get there. It has an H on it. Oh, wait a minute, it's not there anymore. Oh yeah, it is. I see it. I feel like feel like the watercraft in X-Plane are all landable. But it's really weird. The aircraft carriers will still do evasive maneuvers when I try to land on them. Maybe they don't if you're in like an F-16 or something. Alright, we're a little more under control now. There's said barge. And we're going to check the windsock as we fly by here. Downwind sim, you're T-minus 60 seconds. And the windsock is still indicating that if I come from over the top of the wheelhouse there, we should be in pretty good shape. So it's a little bit more of a challenge, obviously, coming in that way, but I think it's worth it because you like to have the wind in your face if possible. Okay, we're a little slow now. We don't want that because that means fire. Okay, let's make our turn. That one should be all right. Well, we're about to find out, you guys. We're about to find out. And again, have your notebooks or whatever you use to take notes these days, and free lesson from your Uncle Melvin on more than likely how not to do it, but it's a free lesson nonetheless. Heli tours. What a great place to start a heli tour, right? Am I right? I've got some bespokeness here. I wonder if this is... Okay, so I have the St. Louis airport scenery. Come on, girl. Work with me here. I wonder if this is part of that scenery. Is that an H or an A? Are you killing me here, helicopter? Come on. Let's try not to hit things. Come on. Down we go. Steady. Easy. Oh. Oh my. It's not flat. What the heck? That was so bad. Kind of weird helicopter barges you guys have here in St. Louis. What the heck? Scotty, what's going on, man? That was not at all how you do it. But we're down, and everybody doing all right? Everybody doing okay? Oh, they've all gotten out. If you just look at the picture, you're going to think that I know what I'm doing. But if you were there, it's a different story. All right, so to finish this challenge, got to go land at Lambert. So let's see. Well, Ron, I mean, that was, I guess you could call it a landing. Controlled falling with style. What's that word? Or what's that term with Buzz Lightyear? That wasn't flying. That was falling with style. Okay, off we go. Nobody saw nothing here. Nobody saw nothing. Nobody saw nothing. You might, Upshot. You might. It's a trademark of Uncle Melvin Heli Tours. That neck pain that you feel for the next couple days. It's to remind you of the good times. These buildings are not landable. We were falling with style. And we need Lambert. And we're looking for the general aviation area. And if there's anything else that looks landable, we'll try it. We will try it. Well, you know, here's what Dr. Melvin would tell you then, Upshot. Don't stop doing that. Scotty, thank you very much, man. 56 months, dude. That's awesome. Thank you so very, very much. We had Tim come in. Tim Dog for 36 months. We had Upshot. He's just got his party started. And now you dropping a 56-monther. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. It's pretty cool how fast it adds up, Upshot, isn't it? I mean, I've been a sub to so many channels, and it's just crazy how fast it's all of a sudden it's like 48 months, 36 months. You know, it's just where do the years go? I am lost in St. Louis right now. I think I got to go a little bit north there, but I appreciate you guys. Again, just being here. Appreciate it. I should have probably stayed in one view or the other, shouldn't I? Now it wasn't very good cinematography on my part, and I just about crashed. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I tried to turn the wrong way at first, and I overcorrected, and it worked out. All right, there we go. So I think Downwind Sim said this will take us to the airport. Enjoy the clip, by the way. Thanks, Downwind Sim. One of my very, very best clips is actually in a helicopter, if you can believe that. Judging by what you've seen today, that's probably shocking. But it is. I flew through the barn. It was that barn there, that Wyoming barn. I don't even know what that ranch is called, but I flew the Towog's Hangar Llama through that barn. So that was pretty good. So that's probably my second best clip of all time right there. Alright, I see some runways, and you know what I probably need to do? I haven't done a very good job of this. I need a common traffic advisory frequency here at Lambert. What Downwind Sim? Can somebody tell me what's the CTAF at Lambert? 18.5, 20.05, or 32.475? It won't matter because I can't really enter it in very well.
What are you doing here?
18. I'm gonna try 18.5. Moose. Hello. There we go. All right. At Lambert traffic, helicopter November 11816 is 3 miles to the east. We are inbound the general aviation ramp and will remain north of the actives. Lambert. Welcome in, Moose and Raiders. Very nice to see you guys. We're doing we're calling this the laundry.
Traffic Delta 2868, taxi to the ramp via Echo Hotel Charlie.
I must have guessed right. We're doing a laundry stream because I am just trying to do a flight that's long enough to get the last of my laundry done. Very nice to see everybody coming in here. We just flew. We flew past, not through, but past St. Louis Arch. We landed on a barge. We landed in the middle of Busch Stadium. We caught on fire once. And now we're going to try to land in the general aviation area. Your winning number with Mike tonight with Mike.
Charlie Jackson, Delta 2868, crossing 12 right at hotel.
Yes, he is. I am so bummed I'm going to miss out on that. I am so bummed. But again, I'm going to be watching. And yeah, so the air show, by the way, and I haven't done a very good job of promoting this, but the air show is coming up on Saturday, 1 o'clock Eastern time. And you're going to want to watch it on the Jeffrey B channel. So twitch.tv/Jeffrey B. Jeffrey B. He's the master of ceremonies. He has all of the CSLs dialed in. He's got all of his X camera magic dialed in, and it's going to be awesome. Awesome. It's our 4th air show, by the way. And as JPC told you, we're going to have some musical entertainment during the intermission. And our goal is to, for the first time, have 100 concurrent viewers. Last year we were in the 80s, I think, but we want to be 100. We want to be triple digits this year. It really is a very, very good air show. All right, Mario, take care. As always, buddy, thanks for being here. And Conti, no one can understand you, Conti. I think you sing very well. It's just your Australian is, nobody speaks Australian, so it's tough to understand you. And we already had Bad Bunny at the, at the Super Bowl, so we've had our international singers for the year. Oh, look at this. Look at these trains going next to each other. Is that, how awesome is that, you guys? Come on. Stop it. Downwind Sim, we're approaching the ramp. I'm just taking it easy. What's your rush? You got to go to the bathroom or what? Huh? Everyone hit a dog's breakfast. I prefer his latest release. Get out of it. No, actually, what I'm excited. He's hinted at this. I'm looking forward to his new release coming up next month called Bastard Cat. That's the one I want. All right, am I going to the right ramp here, Downwind Sim? This is us, right? I think Bastard Cat is going to be the hit of the summer. It might be my summer anthem. I'm going right here. Off my 12 o'clock. Is that us? Is this us? It's got Millionaire and all that stuff. Okay. And now that you made me speed up, I'm way too fast. I'm going to have to fly a little mini pattern here. Lambert traffic. Heli 816 is on approach to signature. I'm about to die. What is going on? Can we get some transitional lift, please? Sir? Sir? And no, I'm not trying to fancy hover taxi. I'm literally just trying to survive. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, I see signature. Look at this ginormous ramp area. Can I set it down anywhere on the concrete in a halfway decent controlled fashion? That's the question. Nope, I've missed the ramp. No, I haven't. What is going on? Seriously. Ew, there's a red square. Let's aim for the red square. Downwind Sim, remember when you put that little tiny helicopter landing cart out on that one scenery? And you and I spent 3 hours trying to land the R-44 on that little tiny cart? I'm still haunted by that day. the rampies have ran for their life. Oh my gosh, what is so much for just a smooth entry? Face that way. There we go. Heli. Hover. 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 Side to side. That's like my trademark. Always wants to run to the right on me for some reason. Look, I hit the square. I hit the heli square. Da, 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 da. No, we're not going to watch the replay. Oh, it is always, you know, the best part of this, and I'm going to say this is serious. It's me getting serious for a second. I need a serious overlay. The best part of this is it is good to be humbled every now and again. And this helicopter will do it. It will do it. I had to refuel after I needed the KC 130 extender to come up there to give me a couple more gallons before I landed. All right, now, let's see. Cut the fuel, right? Cut the fuel, battery, everything just kind of coming off. Clutch could come off here as well. And we're going to do the rotor brake. I think you have to wait till it comes down to a certain number of RPMs. If I only knew my rotations per minute. After I turned the battery off, that probably cut that, didn't it? Oh, they're all down. I don't know. It's a cool helicopter. And it's pretty old too. It's one of V Skylab's first ever helicopters. And he just keeps messing around, tinkering with it. And you know, it's not exactly Boris sounds or anything like that, but it has a cool livery and a couple of I didn't realize that this dude had a shaved head. What is that all about? She's traumatized. She's Sweet Singer in the back. What was that show? How Bizarre. Or that song, How Bizarre. Singer just hides her eyes. Policeman taps his shades. Is that a Chevy 69? How bizarre. That was fun. That was fun. I've only been in a helicopter in real life one time, and it was an absolute blast. The first 10 seconds were so weird, and like it just felt like riding up in a helicopter or up in an elevator, only really fast with the whole world falling away. But after that first little bit of, all right, now we kind of got it. Like it yaws, all kinds of yaw. But then after that first little bit, man, you kind of get your butt in the seat a little bit, and it was great. We did it. It was a tour of Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse in South Dakota, and it was really awesome. It was really awesome. Downwind sim, you gotta go to bed. Yeah, I do too. I have to be awake in 5 hours, and it's gonna be cool though. It's gonna be cool. Excuse me. Disconnect. Let's check and see. Did we get our trip? Let's find out. Oh man, Jake, an R22 and you're oh gosh, dang. That would not be good. Upshot, you're out here already, or you're out here also? Okay, man, thank you so much. And everybody else, if you're heading out, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. We'll raid out. But let's see if we got this. Oh, what was this called? Something Arch. Sometimes it takes a minute, but we'll see if we've got it. Actually, let's do this while we're doing this. Here, hold on for a second. Un momento, por favor. We need some lame AI music while we're doing this. So I have just the lame AI track or a playlist for you guys. So here we'll get a little lame AI music going, and then we'll look at this. Gateway West. All right. Oh, there it is. So nothing yet. Let me refresh. It's usually pretty fast. I'm showing you guys this. I don't know if they've made it public yet or not, but it's coming soon. And it's just been a lot of fun. All kinds of places to fly. I know it's the V, Z, and Y. Nope, not quite yet. Do I have to do two? Yeah, it must not quite have it yet. Sometimes it takes a little bit. We definitely, although with the crash, I don't know. So Conti, I think that they're still beta testing it, and so it's been made available to the Virtual USA Flying Club though. So if you're part of the Virtual USA Flying Club, you can get into it, and the challenges right now currently I do believe are all in the States. So yeah. So go to, I don't know if I'm supposed to share this or not, but go there and see. You might have to do some setup and tell them that you're like one of the clubbers. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's just like anything. It just gives you some different ideas. Like, right, this is the perfect time for it, right? Like, you just need a little something for the end of your stream, and here we are. Well, so that might be Ron, but it does say just to fly to and or from. And well, hold on, because maybe the airports themselves are not. I see what you mean. Maybe I needed to start like farther out and fly in. That could be. Yeah, I bet that's what it was. JPC. All right. Well, you know what? By the way, Downwind Sim shared this with me. And I think it's mean. I think it's bullying. Shared mastering the GPS processes. Well, we'll just have to do it again, and that's okay too. So I have to do sus to another airport. Okay, well, that's okay. But yeah, they're all over the place. Tetons and Yellowstone, Half Dome, Lake Tahoe, Columbia Gorge, Boston Harbor. I mean, so it just gives you good ideas for this and that. And the other thing, so that's all right. Acadia, yeah, I think there's one for Acadia. I just closed out of it, didn't I? I don't know. They're adding on more and more and more, like every day. So, and that's the difference between the New York one and the one that's in Atlanta, because Atlanta is the first group to kind of do something like this, but they focused on the Atlanta ARTCC, which is, I mean, I understand that. And then Hawaii came in with their version of it. Again, they kind of focused around the Hawaiian Islands. And what New York has done is they've said, hey, yeah, why not? Let's just. There's cool places to fly all over. And the other part that I like about it is generally it's a promotion of general aviation that from the Department of Redundancy Department. But there are some challenges that you can do in bigger aircraft, jetliners and stuff like that. But primarily it's GA focused, which I think is really cool. It's kind of like a little bit of a hats off to the Virtual USA Flying Club. So anyway, JPC just shared the advert for the air show coming up, 1 o'clock Saturday. I'll be watching, well, probably listening and watching. I don't know what, I'll be in Houston, so I don't know. Actually, I hope I'll be by a pool or something watching, and if I am, I'll be saying, hey, Willie Mays Hayes. You're welcome, Conti. Conti, thanks for making me drool and really, really, really want a 737-200, by the way. Oh, man. All right. I think it's time. Let's wrap it up. We'll find somebody to raid out and we'll call it a night. I got to get my butt to bed, y'all. Big thank yous. Moose, Conti, thanks for the raids. You guys are awesome. Tyro, thank you as well for the raids. Tim Dog, thanks for 36 months. Upshot, thanks for 1. Looking forward to hanging out more with you, and thanks again for sharing all the photos and stuff of your real life adventure. And Scotty Tube Ferrati, one of the OGs, man. 56 months, freaking awesome, Scotty Tube Ferrati. Scotty's so OG, he has an old school junior first officer voiceover, and we've got a copy of his senior high school yearbook picture as well. He is full leg end. I want to do this. I'm going to pick somebody new tonight. I hope that's okay, because I have more, like 47 is a pretty big number for me, right? And so I'm going to pick somebody who is kind of maybe just getting started. I don't know. He's new to the flight sim community, although he's not new to flight sim in general. But let's go say hey to DigiDriver. Good dude, and I think he's just getting the ball rolling. So we'll load up his chat here. But we have never. I don't think I've ever rated Digi. So. By the way, I'm off. I'm on vacation, if I didn't say it 58 times. So nothing next week. I do think I'll be back the following Saturday. So like, 9 days from now or whatever. And if I'm back, in time, I'll fire something up. But there will be nothing this Saturday, nothing all of next week. Unless I'm able to do something impromptu, like from the airport, like I do from time to time. But otherwise, enjoy your week off. Go hang with the other awesome streamers that are in our community. I'm sending the raid over to Digi. Thank you guys again for an awesome evening. Love y'all, and we'll talk to you in a week.